Hello everyone, I hope everyone's keeping well. Most of you are probably on coronavirus leave, as I like to call it. I don't know about you, but I've enjoyed this first day off more than if it was a normal school day. But and I don't think I'll get bored, because unless they put us into complete lockdown where we can only go out to get provisions and food, etc. I can still go out for bike rides, and I tell you what, golf clubs are still open. It's just the clubhouses have to close because all restaurants, bars, cafes, pubs, etc., gyms now have to close. So yeah, I can still go and play golf. But yeah, so the main purpose of this video is I'm going to finish off the sort of series of videos on all things Welsh, right? So I'm just going to go over any pronunciation changes that I've not gone over yet. So, and what I'd say about this is, because there are so many different Welsh accents, most of these only occur in some of them, right? So the one that I have, in fact, this video is going to mostly be about vowel changes. So the one that I have included in one of my videos before is a change in I, so you get a I instead of I sound in words like life, nice. That's particularly prevalent in certain northern Welsh accents, but yeah, you can get it in the south too. Another one is in words like do or to. It's more of a the vowel in those words are more of a do sound rather than do. Okay, so what you also get is in some accents, especially towards the north, is a couple of vowel changes which most people would associate with Northern English accents. So these are where you get things like task instead of task, or bath instead of bath. So in some Welsh accents that's the case, but in others they say bath. And in some Welsh accents you get things like play instead of play, or stay instead of stay. Again, that most people associate that with Northern England, but that can be Welsh too. So yeah, those are the main. Oh, in fact, there's one more. So one thing that Northerners do that Welsh certainly don't do is, in Northern English speakers would often say dun or even don instead of done. In mild Welsh accents they just say done, like in standard English, or in stronger accents you get more of a dan sound, so even edging its way towards the sound of an A, the letter A. And when you have to be careful there, because if you get that one wrong it can sound a bit like dan, which sounds very similar, and which is the way that Cockneys would say that word. Like, he stuck his head in a dustbin. That's a Cockney accent, so you have to be careful you don't mix Cockney and Welsh there, which generally they are very, very, very different accents, but that's the one time when you could possibly mix them up. So that completes the series of Welsh videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and keep well over coronavirus leave. See you next time. Oh, and P.S. One thing I forgot, which perhaps should have been first and foremost, because it's really important, is vowel length is generally a bit longer than in standard English in a Welsh accent, especially if it's a strong one. So, what you have to be careful here, because this can easily be overdone, and then it would be seen like a failed attempt at doing a Welsh accent. So, it's really just doing instead of doing, not doing, because that's an exaggeration. No one actually speaks like that, even in the strongest of Welsh accents. So, yeah, vowel length is generally longer, but if you're trying to do a Welsh accent, don't overdo it. Oh, and feel free to let me know what you think of this pretty much lockdown, which has been imposed since last night on the 23rd of March. Yeah, I think it's the right steps at the moment, because the coronavirus cases are accelerating. So yeah, and I'm glad we can still do one exercise a day, because, well, one, if this lockdown went on for a long time, everyone would just put on weight, wouldn't they, most people? So yeah, and I can still definitely go for a bike ride, and if golf clubs are open, which it might not be, we can go and play golf. It's just only in small gatherings, and obviously don't go nearer to people than 2 metres. But there's nothing to stop me going for a bike ride, as long as I'm sensible about social distancing and so forth. So, yeah, let me know what you think, if you want to.